Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller. Welcome back to some more Animal Crossing New Horizons. Folks, I've got another multiplayer video for you all with the same group of people that I had in the previous multiplayer video because we are getting back to work. So I've rounded up the same people at approximately the same time so I can do the same type of work, so to speak, so I can hopefully accomplish more stuff. I've got Jughead870.
Oh, let me just put the sleeping bag away because we never left your island, right?
Well, I think you did, but I mean, you might have taken the sleeping bag with you. I'd like it back when you're done, though.
Oh.
I've got Whattageek.
When the shadow of a night came on, he was gone.
And I've got Pikanjo.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
That's not the next line.
Well, I don't know
Was it not?
songs. I am going to bonk some rocks on my island real quickly. No, I did not name the rocks since we discussed that the other day. It did not happen. But I am going to bonk them, and then I'll go ahead and open up my gates, and we can get started.
Flinty and Regis.
Also, Pikanjo, you said you sent me mail. You did send me mail.
Oh, I did, yeah.
You sent me... Well, let me throw this away so as to save some space. You gave me a steamroller?
They had it especially at Nook's.
Well, thank you. I'll take
I thought it looked like a pencil.
Open. I can't set it right there. Hang on a sec.
It's, yeah, a little larger.
I'll have to set it over here. Wow, that's big! What the heck? I don't even know where to put this on my island, dude. I don't know where this should go. I guess I'll have to put it in storage for now. I gotta bonk some rocks. And then I will bring you on over. And much like I said yesterday, if you folks have any extra iron nuggets, wood pieces, or tree branches, and you don't mind if I have them, I will gladly take them off your hands.
Do you need stone?
Stones are only useful for upgrading flimsy axes into stone axes. Or no, for crafting flimsy axes in the first place. Which is fine, I guess I'll take them. But the thing is, the issue is that it takes
It's very specific for the time of rocks.
Yeah, look, it takes 5 tree branches and a stone to create a flimsy axe. But it only takes 5 tree branches and no stones to create a fishing rod. So it's more optimal to make a fishing rod. But to upgrade a flimsy axe into a stone axe, you only need like 4 pieces of regular wood. But to upgrade a, what is it, a fishing rod, a flimsy fishing rod into a regular fishing rod, you need an iron nugget. So in that sense, stones are useful to craft an item that can only be upgraded with regular wood. It's a very specific set of items that's not useful for crafting any other tool in the game. So to answer your question, Pikanjo, I'll take them, but what's more useful is iron nuggets.
Okay, I've still got a lot of iron nuggets. Not as much wood, but yeah.
That's okay. I used up all of the softwood the other day. And then the item that's absolutely not useful is clay. So don't bring any clay, please.
Right, I wasn't. I use those mostly for my iron wall lamps.
Nice. So, folks, how have you all been since we spoke yesterday?
I was sleeping out in some spot of Aquanet.
Nice. Well, don't you worry.
Got a crick in my neck as a result.
As long as your head is above your heart, you should be able to sleep just fine. Maybe not comfortably, but you'll
I can't guarantee that my head was over water, or over water, but...
Did you know that
yes.
the longest road is from the head to the heart?
I feel like I did know that, actually, but then I forgot about it, and then you reminded me. Well, thank you. But that's a piece of advice that I've used many times. As long as your head is above your heart, you can sleep anywhere and be okay to get up in the morning. Your back might hurt and whatever, but you won't die.
Or whatever.
You won't die. You'll be at least somewhat healthy. All right, let me get the gates open. But that's why, like, when people lie on flat ground, they have a hard time getting up because their blood isn't flowing properly.
But if they told the truth instead...
Ah, they'd be fine. I see where you're going with this. All right, via online play. Great, 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 great. Roger, roger, roger.
What's our vector, Victor?
Don't have an answer to that. Robin, Roger, Rover. That's all I got.
All right, cool.
The gate is open. You should probably say out loud who's flying in first so you guys don't all try to shove through the door at the same time.
Who's flying in first?
Pikanjo, Juggy?
No, you asked us to say who's flying in first, so I figured I'd take the initiative.
I was hoping for an answer from that.
I'm mashing the buttons.
It's not a competition. This is an organization.
Get over there. Are you telling me this isn't a Mario Party session?
I am afraid this is not Mario Party. As a matter of, although we're mashing the A button a lot.
Why did I agree to this?
I don't know why you agreed to it, and I feel bad that you did. But thank you for your.
Oh well, there's always next time.
There will be future opportunities, I am sure. Looks like someone's on their way here. Yes, bring him over. You're a friendly sneezer, Pikanjo. That's what his tag says.
Oh, I do try to have fun with these. I almost put snake.
I was supposed to change mine, and I never did.
I chose sneezer.
Sneezer? It rhymes with Weezer, which is a band I like. And also...
It also rhymes with...
I wonder if it sticks from here.
It also rhymes with pleaser.
It does. I've never heard of that band, though. Hey! You're wearing a different outfit than you were wearing yesterday. Perhaps I should do the same. It's been a little while since I've had to use my magic wand, but I suppose I can...
Didn't want them to know I was bumming around on the beach last night.
You found a sombrero on the beach? Lucky dog. Alright, let me get my wand out. No, don't look at me like this!
No, okay.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, wait, no, not that one.
Not that one.
We'll have to do this one. Very good. Alright, Pikanjo's here. The next of you can fly over whenever you're ready.
I'm trying.
Looks like someone's on their way here! Is that you, Woody?
Yep.
Good job. When you're here, I'll go ahead and run over to where we were working yesterday, and I'll go ahead and get started, and then whenever Jughead's here, I'll drop my tools off for him. Okay, so... I have been...
Seasonal season.
Seasonal season, huh?
Seasonal season.
I feel like it didn't always say that, or did it always say that?
It has.
It has?
Yeah. Well, not always, but for the longest time, it has been seasonal season.
Huh. Well, shows you what I know. If something takes more than a week, I guess I forget about it. Just like I forgot how to end.
Well, it was also seasonal season yesterday.
Forgot how to kick everyone off.
I guess if it takes more than 24 hours, I forget about it. It has been more than 24 hours since I saw it. What's up?
Yosh.
Yes, sir.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Alright. He's here. Alright, Juggy, you're welcome to fly in whenever you want. Pikanjo, Wuddy, if you don't mind, I'm going to take you guys to the back.
Oh.
I know. That's the sound I make when I got to get out of bed in the morning, too, but we'll be...
No, stupid Nintendo products.
What happened?
The D-pad doesn't
Juggy,
work.
you're using stupid Nintendo products.
And I picked the wrong thing. Now I've got to go through all the text.
I mean, we're not...
Just to say, never mind.
We're not in that big of a rush.
Hi, Mac. How you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Rawr.
Mac is here. Mac is back.
Mac and
cut him some
Bangle.
Alright. I'm gonna make some shovels. You guys ready? I didn't clean up anything from
Where are you going to put them?
I will drop them off where I was dropping them off the other day, which is like just south of all the supplies we have here.
Well, so much for that joke.
What, a shovel? What, you want me to put it in a hole? But then I have no way to cover up the hole when I put the shovel into the hole.
Get
See where? Oh, up here. Here we go.
You ever think about how it's impossible to bury a shovel?
Whoever Barry is.
What about Barry?
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Drink.
Oh, okay.
Yosh,
Let's get back to it.
Let's drop off these.
How do I see my
nuggets.
glasses, huh? Guess I haven't thought about that one either. Oh, Juggy's coming! Juggy's gonna be here!
And then this is the point where Jughead says, "Wait, what are you talking about? I haven't even gotten to the airport yet."
What? Then who's on the plane?
Then who was Skeleton?
Yeah,
Then who was
tell me
Phone?
what dodos do.
What
Go extinct?
That's right.
I can't expect like Charles M to show up. Hey guys, what are you doing?
No, actually, the reason they haven't been in my multiplayer videos for a while is because they refuse to update their game because they're trying to utilize exploits in the game to get infinite items. That and they moved on to other games, Monster Hunter Rise.
Oh, I mean that made more sense. I didn't have to say the other part.
No, I mean, but they're true.
Okay.
They haven't updated their
Monster
game.
Hunter Rise is almost a year old.
On the Switch it is, but it just came out on PC. And they are big Monster Hunter fans, and I'm only playing Monster Hunter because of a deal I made with them.
But only on Switch.
Are you enjoying it?
I like it, but I'm playing other games. Like I'm still playing this. I still have to play new Pokemon Snap.
I will still extend the invitation that if any of you three are interested ever playing Monster Hunter Rise on Switch, I'm always up for it. So if you need another hunter, just reach out.
I will let you know. I've just got a million other things I have to do before Kirby comes
That's
out.
never happened before.
I got Nook Miles. Where did I get Nook Miles?
I got Nook
Oh,
Miles.
for crafting stuff. I guess that makes sense. That's what I'm doing today. All right, I'm gonna get back to work. You guys ready?
No, I'm still loading. Okay, now I'm ready. I'm gonna keep shaking.
I see you shaking that tree. My pockets are full already. Very well. We're gonna drop off this here weed clump. I don't need that anymore. Drop that item. Okay. Here we go. And then we'll go ahead and craft some more shovels. Alright. I didn't see what number I started off at today. I think I was like 18 something last time, so we're gonna get past 2,000 today, and it's gonna be great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I have at least 71 iron nuggets to be able to upgrade any and all tools that I craft, so I'll be good to go.
I decided to change my outfit to the Jet Set Radio outfit I have because your frog is wearing the shirt.
Oh, Toby? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the best. Well, we're all wearing different outfits today, so I figure it's...
That's not a frog.
What, Toby?
He says ribbit.
If he's a frog, he's a frog. I don't know what you want me to tell you. A frog is a frog is a frog.
Don't you have ribbots?
I don't.
And in a similar vein, a horse is a horse, of course, of course.
Have you ever taken a horse to the course?
Of course I haven't.
Aha, neither have I.
Quit horsing around.
Sorry, my throat's a little hoarse.
I haven't seen BoJack Horseman.
It's a good show. I watched the first 3 seasons. Pretty good. Got better the more I watched it. Oh yeah, I'm still carrying your steamroller. Let me put some items away in storage.
Put that steamroller down.
You can't make me! Alright, here we go. Here,
Put it in my
Put
closet
that
here.
steamroller back where it came from, or so help me.
Bum, bum, bum.
So help me, so help me, and cut.
I assume it's gonna get better.
It is gonna get better. We're still working out. We need ushers.
Can't get no worse.
So, Juggy, do you know where we are?
I'm running through your leg.
Thanks, man.
We're an Aquanet.
We are an Aquanet. See, Whattageek passes. Whattageek gets past the test.
Yay. First time for everything.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys.
I had to sell a bunch of stuff first.
Oh,
Well, that would explain why I was sometimes unable to shake a tree.
That was.
that
Yeah, I'm kind of like trying to touch my toes. Nope, that's not happening.
can't do it. There's too much lag. Is that why I can't touch my toes in real life? Is not because I'm bad at stretching, but because I have a bad back?
There's just lag
It's
in
just
the real world.
yeah, it's just lag.
Got it. Here, Juggy, I'm gonna drop some items here. I
don't know what
need
to tell
you to relay them over to the shop.
You ever played that Mario Party minigame? I think it was called Ridiculous Relay.
No, I do not believe I have.
Shucks.
Sorry. You're talking to a guy who hasn't really played Mario Party. It was very fun for me to play Superstars. But beyond that,
I don't
What
think,
is?
I don't
Aw.
think this one made it into Superstars.
oh no, I don't think it has because I don't recognize the name of it. What was your question, Woody?
I said was, as in you were recording Mario Party Superstars.
I mean, I'm
or
still-
Mario Party Superstars was fun.
Yes, I enjoyed it. I
Enjoyed.
I
Past
do.
tense?
Play
I
that, like, once a
do
week
enjoy
with
it.
friends.
I just
Okay.
Okay. All right. I just haven't actively been playing it. Like I play it every once in a while, but it's not. I'm still playing this, and I'm trying to finish this, and then I was busy finishing Age of Calamity, and then soon I shall finish new Pokemon Snap. That's the plan.
Ooh. I haven't done like the last 2 areas of that game. Kind of.
Snap. I haven't done the last.
Yeah, the
half
new
of
Snap.
it
I
yet.
kind of. I don't know. It's kind of stopped.
I feel like I'm still missing a lot of content, and I had completed like the final boss, quote unquote.
Oh,
I got you. Now I have a question for you guys. I know the world is in flux right now, but one of the things that keeps me motivated to ever do anything ever is to look forward to future events I might attend. Are there any events that interest you guys that you would want to attend if the world was normal right now?
One of the PAXs.
One of the PAXs, huh? PAX East or PAX West?
Doesn't matter.
Don't matter, huh? I'm gonna
I
try
think-
to go to PAX East.
Yeah, I saw your tweet about it.
Yeah, assuming things are normal. I want to play it by ear first. It seems a little ill-minded to try and attend events right now, but I mean, you know, I've been getting tested for COVID and whatnot, and I've been fine. So if I'm gonna be fine, if I'm gonna get a free pass, I might try to go. But the thing that's also holding me back is I went to PAX West last year, and it was fine. But because of the pandemic, a lot of people dropped out, so it kind of left a lot to be desired. It wasn't like a normal PAX. And I went in knowing that, but it didn't kind of make it any easier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it would be nice to see everybody. Partially the reason I went to MagFest in the first place. I don't know.
I was going to try and go to that one. I am going to try to go to that one next year.
PAX East or MagFest?
Magfest, sorry.
MagFest.
I never been.
I mean, this was my first time going in 7 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because the last time I went was in 2015 at the start of the year. And I would go again. I had a good time this past time. Especially given the fact that I had a good time with the limited amount of people attending. The main plus side to that was that lines for arcade games and other console free play games were very quick. But it also meant that a lot of the friends that I was hoping I'd see at the convention had to bail for this year. Hi, Juggy.
Hi.
Now, you're not really an event attender, are you? You don't really go to conventions that often?
What'd you say?
You're not really an event attendee. You don't really go to events that often, like conventions or whatnot. I know you like your NASCAR races, I guess, but like I'm talking about like flying to another place to attend an event.
I can't even remember the last time I was on a plane.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, you and I have been to Comic-Con together. That's about...
Comic-Con. That was Nintendo Lounge.
Yeah, we went there exclusively for the Nintendo Lounge. So there's no events you're interested in attending, huh?
Nope. I am Boring Bob.
It's not boring. We just have different interests. I just
Okay,
think-
Juggy, I rarely go to them myself.
Yeah, that's fine. Most of my events don't attend events. It's just events are what drive me forward. You know, I stare at my wall that's right behind my TV and I see all my lanyards hanging up because those are my highlights of my life, so to speak. Doesn't mean they have to be highlights of yours. What's up?
Souvenirs.
Yeah, I value the lanyards and all the little pins and stuff and the stories that go with them. I spend a fair deal of my time crafting tools in the series and talking about my convention experiences.
Oh. Ooh, pineapple and watermelon. Nice.
Let's go.
You're shaking the tree while holding an umbrella?
I'm very good at it.
Nicely done.
Ooh.
Oh, right there. Okay. I mean, I just see you at the corner of my screen. It's still kind of silly looking.
Oh, I didn't think about dancing.
Well, is there anything you guys are looking forward to? A specific game, a movie, or a...
Windjammers 2. Wait a minute.
That's here.
Kirby.
Oh, Kirby. Yeah, that's my big one.
I can't tell you the last time I actually played a Kirby game. Like, my favorite was probably the 64 one with Crystal Shards.
A fantastic game.
That's a lot of fun, just combining the powers. And of course, that's pretty old at this point.
Yeah, but that's a fantastic game, sir. That is also one of my favorites.
My experience with the combining powers Kirby thing was Squeak Squad pretty much exclusively. I haven't been able to play Crystal Shards yet.
See, and Squeak Squad is one that I haven't played. Now,
it's all right. It's not great, but it's all right.
That's what I hear. Like, as far as Kirby games go, it's like, okay. Kirby 64, I think, is pretty phenomenal and is probably one of the best Nintendo 64 games, but I also acknowledge, with it being a Nintendo 64 game, it's a little bit of a product of its time. It's a little bit of a slower game.
As far as that hasn't been announced for the 64 online.
I mean, it's gonna come.
It hasn't been announced?
We don't have the exact date for it, but when they originally announced N64 Online, they said it was going to be one of the games.
Oh, okay. I remember actually buying that game as part of like a Kirby 20-25 year pack for like the Wii or something.
It's in the Wii collection. So I have the original N64 cartridge, which is how I originally played it, and then I got it on Wii Virtual Console, and I will get it again on N64.
Missed a lot from the Virtual Wii console days.
That's okay.
Like, I never played Earthbound.
Well, most people...
You're missing out, but...
that's what I hear.
It's a pretty good game. I enjoyed it, and I don't usually like RPGs. I binged it in the summer of when that came out, 2014.
Everyone's saying Paper Mario is kind of like, beginners, first RPG or something sort of thing, too.
It definitely is. And
it's very much a classic. People really enjoy it.
Yeah, Earthbound's a lot more traditional in the sense that you really are just on a screen with text boxes saying what's happening. Like, you press A and it's like your character did this much damage, versus Paper Mario where you have to, like, time...
Oh, where you actually have more visualization to it.
Yeah, but what kept me interested in Earthbound was its humor.
Yeah.
If that game wasn't funny, I do not think I would have cared.
It was also the main inspiration...
I can say the same thing about Color Splash.
Yeah, that's fair. It was the main inspiration for what, Woody?
I was going to say it was the main inspiration for Undertale.
Oh, yeah.
And we know how big that got.
Right. And on that note, you were talking about Color Splash, Juggy. You know what, though? What I'll give Earthbound above Color Splash is that I never truly knew what the game was actually going to turn out to be the more I played it. I mean, I guess I could say that about Color Splash. Like, I never really knew what that game wanted to be either, but that's for more negative reasons. At least with,
you want to be a slab of meat.
At least with Earthbound, the game is constantly like mixing up what it means to be an RPG, and that's kind of what makes me appreciate it. Hi, Juggy.
Before we move on with discussing Paper Mario, Pikanjo, I have a question about these two sticks that you're leaving on the ground.
I don't see them.
You don't see them, but the sticks seem to be bouncing as though they are there for you.
Wait, let me see.
Okay, I'm trying. Like, I'm standing. I'm right. Am I standing on one? Like,
yes, you're standing on one right now.
At the moment, there's nothing there.
Standing on one. Okay, then I'll pick it up.
Okay. Well, I didn't see it.
I took them. I have them.
Okay. I was specifically.
I genuinely thought you were leaving them there for just like a joke or something.
Oh, it happened yesterday when you were doing that too.
Oh, really?
I was like, you picked up. I was like, I didn't see that one. And all that happened when I walked over and dropped off some sticks and come back, and they're like,
yeah, there have been a couple of sticks that have been falling, and I have not seen them fall, but you've been picking them up. Like that one, that middle one right there. That one I didn't see fall at all.
It's possible we're desynchronized a little bit, but at the end of the day,
I was like,
as long as like, I guess what's more important is that it's like someone's picking them up. It doesn't matter who. As long as you pick it up, the game will register that it's in your inventory. But what I was gonna say was I haven't played Mother 3, which everyone says is like.
Oh, is that like a sequel or part of the Earthbound?
It's a sequel.
Earthbound, but it's also like its own story.
Okay.
Like
I guess I confused them together, even though they're two different games.
Earthbound is Mother 2.
Yeah, but like, basically, you don't. From what I understand, you don't need to play Earthbound to understand Mother 3.
No.
But there are nods to previous games.
They're in the same universe.
Yeah. So I Did you pick that up like as soon as I dropped it? Like you caught it?
No, it wouldn't let me. I bit down and pick it up and I said, no, you're not.
Well, what I was gonna say was I haven't played Mother 3. I'm just waiting for that to get an official re-release, whether it's Japanese or English. I'm just waiting for it to get an official re-release, and I thought for sure the game was gonna be re-released on Wii U or Switch, and I'm still kind of holding.
Which seemed rather likely, but at this point, maybe not.
The topic comes up so often. I have to imagine.
I guess I'm wondering why it doesn't. Like, what's stopping?
Yeah, I think like Nintendo has it and it is ready, and they're just sitting on it. Like I have to imagine.
We just need this in case something bombs. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm ready for it because Earthbound on Wii U Virtual Console, Earthbound was the highest selling game on the eShop for months.
Oh wow! What was it going for? $10?
It's $10. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what I didn't know what.
Yeah, but, it's about 10. I think it is $10, but it just showed that there was continued interest in it. Like for it to keep being the highest selling game for multiple months in a row, it showed that there was.
Well, it's got to be showing that people will want it.
Yeah, and then they put it on the SNES Mini, but yeah, it's not on SNES Online. It might not be on.
No,
SNES
I bought
Online.
the SNES Mini, but I have not touched it.
Isn't it an issue with the game's director? Like having intellectual control over it?
I heard that's not an issue. I heard he doesn't really care. I heard it's a licensing issue. Like they use copyrighted material.
Yeah, might be good for an enemy encounter.
So what I think it is, Nintendo has shown that they can and will re-release localized games on the Switch because they did that with Fire Emblem. So I think as soon as we get Game Boy Advance games online, and I think that is a genuine possibility, that might be.
And when we do, that means Kirby and the Amazing Mirror online.
Oh my God! Don't fill me with
I don't even know some of these names you're throwing out. Amazing
But
Mirror.
go on.
Kirby and the Amazing Mirror is a Game Boy Advance Kirby game that's like a Metroidvania in which the main focus of the game is to link up with other people who have the game, and you all go through like this big maze together.
Well, Metroidvania in that you have to explore the maze and get power-ups and stuff.
Yeah, but my point being, if once Nintendo has Game Boy Advance games on Switch like regularly, because I know there's already Game Boy Advance games that have been ported, like the Castlevania games are there. But once Nintendo themselves starts regularly putting out their first-party games on Switch Online, I think that's when we'll start seeing the Mother 3 conversation spark up again. That's for my headset, and when that happens, that's when I'll finally play it and potentially record it for my channel. That's what I'm thinking.
But so what's I forgot. The Forgotten World, is that the new one?
Forgotten World of what?
Kirby and the Forgotten World.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
When you were first mentioning what was upcoming, and that's how we got there.
Yeah. I'm excited for Kirby.
I'll have to try it because I haven't played a Kirby game in quite a while.
I do want Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games on the Nintendo Switch Online service, but only if they're going to enable the link cable stuff. If that's not there, then there's kind of no point for me.
Oh.
Right.
So
this does also mean if Pokemon gets tossed on there,
dude, then
we can just have good old-fashioned trading like that.
I will have competitive battles in Pokemon Red and Blue and Gold and Silver.
Oh my God. And they're going to be still broken as hell.
Yeah, we're all going to have psychic types and Tauros, and it's going to be great.
Oh. I mean, they have them on the Virtual Console on the 3DS.
Yeah, but it's not online. I'm glad they even added wireless functionality to it, but there's no Wi-Fi function.
Oh man, Pokemon trading card game for the Game Boy Color.
Oh my God.
Link it up and play that? Heck yeah.
Dude, if they give us Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, I'll play the multiplayer of that.
Oh, let's go.
That game is hype. But really, I didn't... Okay, so a lot of my early Whatever Wednesday videos are the multiplayer modes of games that I didn't see videos of online. Like, not many people record the multiplayer modes of Game Boy and DS games just because they're not easy to hook up. Which is why I really want this feature so I can finally experience the multiplayer of games like, if we get Game Boy Advance games, I would love to play the Game Boy Advance Mario Kart game and play that in multiplayer. I would love to do that Mario Bros. Minigame that came with the Super Mario Advance games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did you know that's 4-player?
I think I knew that.
I've only ever done it 2-player. I would love to do 4-player on that. You know, if we get the F-Zero Game Boy Advance games, I'd love to do multiplayer in that. I would love to do, you know, if they're feeling really, really ballsy, I would love to do the multiplayer Pokemon stuff that isn't just battling. I would love to do like the berry blending and stuff. I would love to do, and I know there's other Game Boy Advance games. I'm just trying to think of more at the top of my head. Yeah, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror is a fantastic point. I would love to play that.
What are you doing in that game?
Kirby and the Amazing Mirror?
Yeah.
It's co-op. Like, you know how the console Kirby games are co-op?
Yeah.
It's that, but on a handheld Kirby game.
But on a handheld.
And
it's like a Metroidvania.
And because you each have your own screen, because it's, you know, a Game Boy Advance game, you can go wherever you want. That's why it's so cool.
Is that the one on the Ambassador program?
Yes. Yes, it is.
And I played 5 minutes of it.
Yeah, that's about as much as I've played too.
I played a little bit of it. It's solo, it's not as engaging, and I kind of lost interest. Yeah,
they should have put Nightmare in Dreamland on there.
I agree. Nightmare in Dreamland is great.
Which is also co-op, by the way.
Yes.
So
I never got a chance to play it with somebody growing up, but it does have co-op.
Yeah. So, you know, there's so many good options they could have.
I do wonder how that will work with online, though, because the co-op or the multiplayer aspects of Game Boy games meant that both players had their own screen.
Right. But
with these NES, SNES, and N64 apps, you're basically playing on the same screen, just over the internet.
Yeah, you're basically allowing people to connect to your copy of the game. I get what you're saying. It would take some retooling. And
it'll be a little bit different.
It would take some retooling, and they would... I love your outfit, Juggy. It would require each person to have his or her own screen, and I think they would just retool it that way. Because there's already Switch games that do that, like Splatoon, where each person has their own screen. You never need to look at, you know, someone else's screen. It would require its own app that allows such a feature. But since the Switch already has, you know, wireless play and all that locally anyway, it might be in Nintendo's favor to have Game Boy games online and Game Boy Advance games online and have them be compatible through wireless play and Wi-Fi play, because it might encourage more people to buy more Switches. You know, a family goes, oh, I want to play Kirby and the Amazing Mirror co-op. Oh, but I need my own Switch. I guess I'll go buy one and hook it up to the Nintendo Switch online subscription. And because February's coming up, we're reaching the territory where Nintendo Switch rumors are going to start. And I think Nintendo's really going to want more people to get their Switch Online service. And I think announcing Game Boy or Game Boy Advance games is a good idea.
GameCube would be a big one, too.
That would be optimal, and I would absolutely love that. But I think they're going to do Game Boy first. I didn't think they were going to do Nintendo 64, though. I thought they were just going to skip that. But I'm glad they did.
If they do Game Boy, then that would mean with Pokemon Stadium coming out on the N64, and if Pokemon on Game Boy comes out, then you'd have that whole transfer pack thing.
That's a big ask, and I definitely wish for that to happen, but I get the feeling that there is a rumor that Pokemon Stadium is going to be on Switch Online, but it probably just won't have the Game Boy compatibility.
That's a bummer if so.
It has a lot of fun multiplayer, but yeah.
Yeah, it does have the little minigame stadium, though. I'd love to play that online. Because, I mean, who doesn't love Clefairy Says?
Yeah.
Magikarp jump and the friggin' Voltorb one. Where Sandshrew, you get the Ekans on the...
Gosh, I remember reading a guide on how to get Mewtwo in that game. Send out Voltorb and tell it to use Explosion.
I've never gotten Mewtwo in Pokemon Stadium, actually. I should try to do that one of these days.
In the Let's Play I did with a couple of friends, for Mewtwo round 1, we brought in an Electrode and have it use Thunder Wave because it's the fastest thing that can paralyze, thus crippling Mewtwo. And by the end of that first fight, it was a Cubone, like a rental Cubone, that took it out.
Oh, nice.
And then the second round, same shtick, just use the Electrode to paralyze it and then wail on it with other things.
Oh, that's smart.
I did do the thing with Pokemon Yellow with that, where you got your Pikachu to learn Surf, so you can play that in-game. surfing Pikachu and Pokemon Yellow.
And then
it's
Pikachu's
quite a hard thing to do because you have to waste the slot with Pikachu. Basically, it goes out first.
Yeah, but
and if it can do something,
Pikachu knowing Surf as an attack is still like a pretty good thing, though. In Gen 1 anyway.
It's quite a challenge to do because you just got to go through this whole. I forget how many people have to battle.
Yeah, you know what though? I've never done it.
Handicap.
I've never done it either.
It might be something.
I just thought it was an event.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It might be something I want to do because what I want to do for future whatever Wednesday videos this year is just knock some stuff off my to-do list, right? Do some stuff off my bucket list, and that would include like showcasing the Pokemon Coliseum bonus disc, and I want to record stuff like getting the surfing Pikachu in Pokemon Stadium, but the issue I've run into is recording old school Nintendo 64 games is pretty difficult. And what would make things easier is if I bought a modded Nintendo 64 that has an HDMI output, which exists, but they're expensive. They're like $700.
Wow.
And it's like I would benefit from it.
The console's like $100.
I would be using it for video.
It's like
purposes.
HDMI, 600.
Yeah, it upscales it. Like it would be good because then all I have to do is move the HDMI cable over. But, it's so much, man. I keep thinking about it. I keep thinking about it. If I come into like a sudden summation of money, that's probably what I'll go buy. I'll buy one of those Nintendo 64s with the HDMI output on it.
You did that for a 3DS XL capture card.
I have one.
And at first, like, man's expensive.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, it was through Katsukity, which I don't think exists anymore.
Oh, they're out. So if I have one through Katsukity as well. But I needed repairs on it, and Katsukity doesn't exist anymore. So I sent it to another friend, Gilly the Kid. He fixed it. So if you're ever having issues, I can always try to contact him for you.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. I haven't had any, issues myself yet, but...
It just takes resoldering, which is not something I'm good with, so I just contact a friend.
I probably would need some help with that.
Yeah.
But it was, at the time when I was ordering, it's like, because it came from Japan, it's like, well, I'm already spending a lot of money. Might as well go for the 3DS XL with... That
was what my logic was. Like, if I'm gonna
with amiibo support, I mean, so yeah,
I'm already spending so much money on this, I may as well throw in the extra
what's another another $100 to do this? Like, jeez, it took like I forget how long, 2 or 3 months to get to me. It's something I was planning before Sun and Moon came out. It's like, yeah, I gotta plan ahead here.
Yeah,
I gotta I forget when that came out now, but I got like a month or two before it happened. So
I understand. It's an investment, and you got to decide if it's going to be worth it. And in my case, I feel as though having a modded Nintendo 64 is worth it because the only other way to play N64 games is Virtual Console, and the selection is very minimal. But is it worth spending $700 though? Like, I don't know.
Right. I mean, I don't do it as much. I need to be using more of my capture cards. I do a lot of shiny hunting that way.
Yeah. So like that's your benefit, right? Like you could stream and get your money's worth. And
I can just. It's just kind of fun. I mean, who knows? Not just those games. Like I did play a bit of New Leaf for my channel too. It was like right after the amiibo support. Welcome Amiibo happened.
For sure. I'm gonna start picking up these street.
I was like, wow, this works out too.
Yeah, I needed to get a 3DS capture card because there's no other way to record that in good quality. So I have it, even though I don't use it that often. But it's this modded N64, man, because GameCube games, I play those on my Wii, and if they put those on Nintendo Switch Online, that's fantastic.
That's the system I probably use the most, the 3DS. The Switch is now becoming like the second to that.
Oh, you use your 3DS more than your Switch, huh?
Well, as of currently, I think I have. Right now, Switch is basically almost there, too.
Gotcha.
It's just... I loved the 3DS. I loved how useful the stylus was. Something I was actually not sure was even going to work. And I rarely ever used the 3D mode on that thing, though.
Well, I think most people...
I don't think you really captured it either. But
one you can still see.
I think most people rarely used it, and that's why, like, toward the end of the 3DS's life cycle, they started releasing games that couldn't even use it.
It was weird, because 3D is like that weird gimmick that pops up like every 20 years. Like, hey, it's big again. Like,
yeah. I mean, Nintendo is very good at utilizing it for their own system, but third-party companies, like, early on in the life cycle, they kind of used it, but as time went on, they were like, we just like the idea that this is a handheld machine. Not so much because...
Well, I remember when the XL came out, I was like, wow, this is big.
Bigger is better.
I was just so surprised, like, wow, I could see a lot now. And I was like, I don't know how I got through life with the
with the base,
the Game Boy SP.
itty bitty 3DS. I know, it feels weird that that's how it started.
Within a Game Boy Color, using those dang worm lights that never worked at night.
Oh yeah, I had the old-fashioned Game Boy Advance, and I had a third-party accessory that like equipped a light on it, and it stuck to the back of the battery pack, and it brought on these two little.
Oh, I had this weird see-through purple one that it lit up, but also like magnified it. So it's this big plastic magnifying glass sitting on top of it.
I know what you're. I think I had one of those at one point too. I don't have either of these accessories anymore, but oddly enough.
Somewhere.
I don't know if I have my original Game Boys anymore, but I still have my Pikachu Game Boy carrying case. That's in my closet. I know exactly where that is, but I don't have the Game Boy that went with it. And I don't know why the Game Boy would be missing when I save on to everything else.
There we go.
But oh well. Oh well. Yeah, recording DS and 3DS was very difficult for the longest time, and you had to get modded systems to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder. I mean, how does Nintendo do it? I guess they do it themselves or something.
Yeah, I mean, they have developer kits. I've seen them where it's a cable that plugs directly into the 3DS.
Right. I mean, it's just some other exposed. I don't know.
It goes into the cartridge slot, even though a cartridge shouldn't be able to display.
Interesting.
But they have them. They had them at like E3 and stuff when you would demo games because they would.
Right. I mean, I guess they'd have to because everybody's got to see it.
Yeah.
But
when they were demoing Smash 3DS,
I was like, where do I get those things? Do Nintendo sell that?
Nintendo does not sell them officially. You would have to buy it from a former developer.
Well, right. I mean,
become a developer.
It would be kind of crazy if they actually sold them, but yeah.
I wish they would. I wish they would, but they won't.
But they won't. Kind of like that with the release of the Switch. It's like, oh, it's pretty easy. Just an HDMI connection to whatever you're using into your computer, and hey, it's not so bad.
The Switch dock is basically just a capture device. When you think about it.
I mean, yeah.
The capture device.
Apparently, I need a new.
What's up? What's up?
My dock's on the blitz sometimes.
I mean, at the end of the day, you can always buy another dock. It is just a shell of plastic with a little button at the bottom.
Which makes the price tag stink even more.
Well, how much is it? Like 100?
No.
200?
80, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, that's.
Well, I didn't think it was actually over 100. I think she thought they were closer to like 30 or 40, but shows you what I know.
80's a lot, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But yeah, it does sting. I do agree.
Or pricey at the moment, anyways.
There we go. I had to buy a new battery, not a charger, but a battery for one of my 3DSs, and Nintendo did provide it.
So does that mean you have to open it up and put it in?
I did. So what happened was I have a Japanese 3DS. It's a special like Charizard edition one that you can only get from a raffle. And I had a friend that was selling it, so I bought it. I was like, yeah, I want a Japanese 3DS, and if I'm going to get one, I want to get a cool one. So, so that's what I did. And I got it, and when it arrived, it just didn't have a battery, so I called up Nintendo. I said, hey, I got this Japanese...
They asked, why do you have a 3DS with no battery in it?
It just didn't know I didn't have a battery. And I called them, and the customer service rep was very helpful, and he said, okay, yeah, we can sell you one for like $50. I said, really? Okay. And
did it have like a how-to replace kit or instructions or something?
Yes, it did.
Oh, nice. I was like, well, what is this if I can't put it in? I mean,
it came in like one of those nice little like super silver plastic packs, and whatever it's called. And I opened that up, and then it had like a little bit of instructions, and I think they sent a copy of the instructions in an email. And then I just placed it in, and then, I had to plug it into a charger so I could boot it up in the first place, and then it worked. And I've never had a problem with it since. So I don't know why it didn't come with a battery, but I told Nintendo that's what I needed, and that's what they gave me. So shout outs to their customer service.
That was nice, yeah. That works out nicely.
Yeah. I've never had an issue trying to get an extra part or a piece from Nintendo, but I do agree with Juggy that sometimes it can be just barely expensive enough that it makes you go, ugh.
Ugh. Yeah.
Because I already spent like $400 on the Japanese 3DS. Mind you, this was back in like 2012 when the 3DS was like still hot.
Right. I mean, probably why is my favorite because it was just
it ever
so
hot or was it just
fun.
warm?
The 3DS. Oh, you're right. I guess it never burnt my hands. My Switch gets hot. You guys might remember that.
Yeah.
I had to send that in for.
You might remember that arc.
Yeah, that was another $100. But my understanding is that $100 is like the flat rate for Nintendo to repair your stuff in the first place.
117.
Yeah, I think I remember the Wii U, something with that. Yeah.
I'm setting aside another 117.
You have to get it fixed again?
No, I'm anticipating.
Oh, okay. I understand. It happens. It happens. You know, it shouldn't have to happen, but it does. And it's like, I guess I do use my Switch a lot, so spending the 117 on it is a necessary evil, but it's gonna benefit me more in the long run. Because I do all my videos off of Switch games now, you know, Animal Crossing and Smash Bros. And Pokemon. And soon to be.
So if they
when they were
charge a flat rate of $100 per repair,
yeah,
does that mean I could send in my 3 Joy-Cons that are drifting, 3 left Joy-Cons that are drifting, and have to pay $100 for each one?
No.
Or
I think it's different for controllers. So let me
Joy-Cons are free repair, no?
Joy-Con should be a free repair. But
okay.
When it comes to fixing your console, like if you needed to fix your Wii or your Wii U or your Switch, I think that's a flat rate. Like, it's just a service check, so to speak. When you're fixing a controller or you're fixing an accessory, I think that's a lot cheaper. If not free. Like,
well, hang on. The only thing we know is free is the drift repairs.
The Joy-Con drift repairs should still be free. But I know in the past, like, people had to get their game pads repaired for their Wii U's, and I think that was also a flat rate of $100. But you know, I sent in my Switch, and they give you the warning they might have to delete your stuff. Are you okay with that? And I said that's fine. I was holding out for Animal Crossing to have their island save feature.
Mm-hmm.
So once that got released and I backed up my island, I said, okay, I'll send it over. And they sent my Switch back, and it hasn't overheated since. It still gets hot, though, so I'm still waiting for the day, like maybe a month from now, where it's going to start overheating again. But for right now...
No. You've got a good 2.5 years since your last repair, I feel like.
Well, I sent my Switch in for repairs in August of 2020. So you're telling me as we start... Okay, so I got another year, basically. Once we start 2023, then it's going to be an issue.
See, that's the math I'm going by. It took me 2.5 years for mine to have issues, and I'm getting close to another 2.5, so I'm getting nervous.
Well, August 2020 would be 3.5 years after I got my Switch, because I got mine on launch day.
Yeah, mine's been on for longer than yours, I think.
That's probably true. Yeah.
I record Smash basically every Friday, Saturday night.
We definitely play Smash every week. That's been our time-honored tradition. But I know you play Smash.
Yeah, but then it's another like additional 2 or 3 hours reviewing and then recording, and then my recording device doesn't work half the time, and I got a do-over.
Sure, and I know you play other games beyond that. Like I know you like to play your. What do you like to play? Well, I know you play Animal Crossing outside of when I record with you. And I know you played through like Luigi's Mansion 3, and you told me you were playing Crown Tundra the other day. So.
What about Yeast?
Oh yeah, Yeast.
Yeah, I've got 2 of those.
Yeast.
It's an RPG series. A pretty.
It's also yes without the E.
It's YS. It's a pretty long running series that I don't know much about. Jughead plays it. And it's got some pretty good music because Jughead shared it with me. But yeah, my Switch is my livelihood right now, so to speak. So when it breaks, I have to get it repaired. I have to.
Best $400 you ever spent?
Probably true.
I mean, if you count all the other expenses, like all the different Joy-Cons and
that's 480, 560.
Yeah, if you want to go with individual games, like I bought this. I bought the DLC. I'm paying for Nintendo Switch Online. It's a lot.
That's $1,000 plus that he's ever spent.
Well, yeah, but then again, like I want to compare that to my growth during the Wii U days.
Right.
I know the Wii U, like people look back and it's like, oh, Nintendo wasn't doing so hot then. You know what though? I was doing so hot then because I was covering their Wii U games. So, like, I have great memories with Splatoon and Smash Wii U and Mario Kart 8.
Oh, I am looking forward to Splatoon 3.
Yeah, baby!
Splatoon 3 is high on my to-get list as well.
Yes. Is that a summer thing? I don't know if they even
Probably.
No release date yet.
Time yet.
Which means at least until after Kirby, and I think summer's a good bet.
It's their summer splash thing.
We've only had 2 Splatoon games, so it's hard to say that there's been a pattern. But historically,
you have to think that it fits the summer vibe better than, say, holiday fun.
I agree.
Yeah, I will say that even if there wasn't a visible pattern between the first 2 in terms of release date, I always assumed that Splat was a summer game, and I've felt that too, because anytime it hasn't been summer, like as summer starts to leave and is on the way back, during the winter, I feel no real desire to play Splatoon, just casually.
You're right. What I'll also give you is Nintendo has historically...
Really think about it.
Nintendo has liked to release a game around the time of E3, sometimes even the week of. So in previous cases, like 2017, Nintendo released ARMS on the week of E3. And in 2021, we had Mario Golf. And then
I thought you were going to say Game Builder Garage.
No, Game Builder Garage was before that. And then 2019 we had something. Was that Mario Maker 2? I think that was Mario Maker.
That sounds right.
So that's where my head's at. Like, if Nintendo wants to do that, Splatoon 2 could be that game. And that leaves the door open for, like, Legend of Zelda to come out at the end of the year and stuff like that without competition.
Oh, did I have another invisible one?
You did.
Like,
so, yeah, I could see it being their summer game, which means I gotta get in on that. I gotta get in on recording the Splatoon 2 videos before Splatoon 3 makes all of them null and void. And also,
it won't.
If you want to get into rumor territory,
oh boy,
there's rumors that the next Mario Kart game is going to be announced this year.
That's I have been seeing people talk about Mario Kart.
And the more I think about that, the more I believe it, because the Mario movie is supposed to come out at the end of the year. And I would feel that Nintendo would want to have some sort of major Mario game to release around that time, and Mario Kart just kind of makes the most sense.
Mario movie the game.
Mario movie the game? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But you never know.
You're right, I don't. But I think a Mario Kart is highly likely. And if that's the case, then I gotta wrap up Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as well.
Put a bow on it.
That's right. Gotta say thank you for the memories and then move on to the next game. Just like I did with Mario Kart Wii and the original Mario Kart 8. And the original Splatoon. And Smash Wii U. You know, we all gotta move on eventually. I'm not one of those diehard fans that sticks with one game for 20 years, I'm afraid. Not throwing shade, I'm just not one of those guys.
Proud of you for not mentioning anything by name.
Oh, sure. You know, like, I love my old school Pokemon games, but I gotta move on because that's where the competition is.
Sometimes it's hard to go back to the old Pokemon games just because not just the hardware and just all the upgrades. Like, man, this is archaic.
Oh, yeah, I don't like having to use repels by going into my bag and having to select
that too. I mean, like Gen 6 isn't too bad to go back to, but before that, because it's it's 3DS, like, oh, that's not so bad.
There's certain
going before that. Ugh.
There's certain things like I replayed Heart Gold Soul Silver recently, or I say recently, it's like 2 or 3 months ago now. But I replayed it and I still think it holds up, and I still love it, even though there's certain things like, yeah, I hate that you only get 1 TM and it's not reteachable, and yeah, you gotta have HM slaves and stuff like that. It makes me appreciate some of the qualities added to new games. Or if you want to trade, the Pokemon has to be in your party and stuff like that. But at the same time, there's other...
I forgot about the stipulation. I'm so used to not being a thing like that.
Yeah, see, like the new games spoil us. It's never been easier to get into competitive Pokemon as a result, right?
Right. Gen 6 was when I really started figuring stuff out.
Same for me.
I can do this. And now it's so easy. It's nothing. Like,
because before it was, you gotta breed the Pokemon with the right nature because you can't change it. Oh, if you wanted an egg move, you gotta breed it again, and then to get perfect IVs, you can only breed those, and then you gotta EV train. And in the old days, if you wanted the EV train, you had to fight specific Pokemon over and over and over. And it's like, I guess that separates the competitive player from the casual player, but Sword and Shield streamlines it so much, and it makes me.
You see, Sword and Shield, we got the mints. You got the
mints. You have.
I'm done EV training.
Yeah, you can just buy the vitamins and be like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah, if you need to level up to a certain level, you can also just use those experience candies.
Right.
Experience candies.
And if you need an egg move, you don't have to read a Pokemon. You can just put it in the daycare with the Pokemon that knows the egg move. And stuff like that.
And now with the advent of the DLC stuff, you can also make a Pokemon Gigantamax if you want.
Right.
Yeah.
So for that reason, I've become a lot more experimental with my strategies. I want to be like, oh, I want to see how this Pokemon does with this move. And I don't have to spend 3 hours trying to get a new Pokemon ready just to try out one battle, you know?
Oh yeah.
And the ability patch was also a thing.
Oh yeah.
Hidden abilities now. Yeah. You can do that.
Here you go.
Yeah, the two things you can't change, which don't matter as much, but there is a competitive advantage to what I'm about to say. The two things you can't change the Pokemon's gender, fine, and you can't change whether or not it's shiny. The only reason it would be beneficial to have a shiny Pokemon is if you're trying to run out the clock, because it takes like an extra second to play the shiny Sparkle. And so, I know it sounds ridiculous, right?
It's so minor, but it is actually something to consider.
It adds up. Like, if you have a team of 6 shiny Pokemon and you keep switching, it becomes easier to run out the clock.
Like, in speedruns, you want to save as much time as possible, so in that same sense, rather than saving time, you're trying to spend time.
Right. That's exactly it. So, there's things like that, and also, there's other depths of competitive Pokemon, like you generally, if you're not going to run a Pokemon that uses physical attacks, you want to have 0 IV in your attack stat, because it helps counteract Pokemon that know foul play. And there's other things like, back in the day, when Hidden Power was a move, you wanted to have certain IV values so that your Hidden Power could be a certain type, but that doesn't matter anymore.
IV values, can you pull those out of an ATM machine?
I'm sorry, you're right. You got me! Let me go ahead and enter my PIN number into the ATM machine. I fell for my own pet peeve. But you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean.
All this to say, I'm excited for Splatoon 3. I'm excited for Mario Kart 9.
All this Pokemon discussion to say, yeah, I'm psyched for Splatoon 3.
Yeah, I have to move on to the next thing. I can't stay back forever.
I think Splatoon's the reason I got a Wii U in the first place. Like, this looks like fun.
Yeah.
And the rest is history.
Splatoon 2 was proof that Splatoon 1 wasn't just a fluke.
Right.
I very much enjoy the Splatoon series, and I am very much looking forward to 3.
Mm-hmm.
If there was a demo opportunity to play Splatoon 3 somewhere, if Nintendo is doing demos at all this year, I will go to it and play it.
I still remember when I was skeptical about the Splatoon concept.
I'm sure a lot of you were.
Demo stations at Nintendo Lounge.
Mm-hmm.
I went to one line thinking, I'll give it a shot. And because gyro controls were forced on that demo station, I was not liking any bit of it. But I thought, you know what? Maybe I'll get it anyway. And then I did, and then I loved it.
That's kind of how I was. I first played at E3 2014. Now, mind you, E3 2014, Nintendo's big game was Super Smash Brothers, so Splatoon was kind of like in the corner. It had a cool looking booth, but it wasn't the talk of the town, right? And I played it, and I liked it, but I kept saying, you know, I played a 2-minute multiplayer match. I need to see more out of this. Because it definitely felt like a proof of concept. And then we saw more, and they had that big Nintendo Direct, and then it was their big game at PAX East 2015. And that's when I was like, all right, this is my game. And I think them doing the global test fire, even though they had a lot of hiccups with it, I think it was one of the smartest things they ever did. Because it got people to stream their game and record it and enjoy it and spark more interest in it.
And just see how well they do with so many people playing.
Yeah, it's just... the only reason it was kind of the test fire was kind of a flop was because they had internet.
And then we got Splatfest.
Yeah, Splatfests were genius, and they had like marketed Splatfests, like they had SpongeBob versus Patrick and Transformers and whatever, and
Pokemon Red or Blue.
Right, the Ninja Turtle Gauntlet.
You know, it wasn't until its launch day where I finally
Ketchup versus mustard.
a lot of hype for it.
Or maybe it's mayo. I forgot.
I remember there being hype, Juggy, because Nintendo had a big event in Santa Monica where they like teamed up with Disney, the Disney Channel and stuff to promote it. So there's definitely hype.
Well, maybe I just don't get around as much as you do.
I guess not.
Point being, I thought it was just going to be, all right, okay. And then that morning line outside of Target, waiting for the Jigglypuff Amiibo, which released on the same day.
That's right, it did. Okay.
There are a lot of people dressed up as Squid Kids. And they're already making the squid jokes. And I'm thinking, yo, sound like this game's been out for years.
Well, you know what? If you want to talk about my friend Charles, Charles is an animator, and animations generally, you know, go viral, right? But what really helped put him on the map were his Splatoon animations, because he was the first person to really, like, do them. And so when Splatoon took off, his animations took off. And, you know, he's successful for doing other animations as well. But Splatoon really helped him a lot. Really helped put him on the map. And it helped put me on the map, too. It was the investment of, I believe this game is going to be a huge success. So I'm going to buy it and make content of it, and we'll figure out what the videos are going to be as we go along. And that's what I did. And
maybe that was the same mindset I had about using annotations for Mario Kart Wii videos.
Yeah? What's that? You're going to try it out and figure out the format as you go along?
No, it was an untapped, quote-unquote, potential.
I thought it was pretty smart.
No one else had done it.
That gave you the edge. The only unfortunate thing now is that YouTube was a dum-dum, and they're like, well, nobody's really using them, so we're going to take them away. It's like, well, yeah, if you take them away, then nobody can use them.
Don't get me started on YouTube.
Sorry, I apologize. All this to say, I am excited for Splatoon 3. And I had
a lot of fun with making
all this is to say
montages, yeah.
I'll make content on Splatoon 3, but I gotta do a few more videos on Splatoon 2 first to properly wrap things up. But I think I got my fair share out of it. I did my.
I beat the DLC, but I haven't beaten the main game of Splatoon 2.
I didn't even know you could do that.
I guess neither did I. But I
mean, I guess it is two different campaigns, but for some reason I thought you had.
It's weird that I haven't done it myself. That's the first thing I finished in Splatoon 1.
Sure.
But I never. So I don't even know the whole story with Callie and Marie yet. So.
That's okay. Yeah,
but
I got my fill. I beat the single player. I got to rank X in at least one of the modes. You know, I got to play with you guys. We got to do our fair share of salmon runs with the randomized weapons. Like I got my fill. I'm good.
All right. Yeah, I mean,
I never got to do like a tournament, but I guess I don't need to. And then similar vein to this, if I may make it full circle, I'm getting my fill out of this by crafting all these tools right now to make sure I accomplish all the achievements.
If you do rank Splatoon 3, I want in.
Yeah, I'll play with you guys. Absolutely, I'm going to need some guests.
Absolutely, and salmon run if there's such a thing.
I gotta think so, right? No way they're just gonna not have salmon.
You could do Turf War too. That's always fun.
Well, the salmon has a little bit of a more prominent role now, so maybe. If not salmon run exactly, maybe there's going to be like a new horde type creature to face off against. Like maybe those mammalians. Don't know why they would extend past the single player stuff, but
if there is no salmon run equivalent in the new one, that would still give reason to go back to 2 for once in a while.
That is true. I do really like Salmon Run.
I like.
Yeah, it's better
when
you
have people. That's probably 80% of my playtime on Splatoon 2.
I gotta think they realize how popular that mode was. I don't see a good reason for them to just like not have a successor to it.
Hey, it's Nintendo. They said Waluigi couldn't be in Mario Kart 7.
That's for a few different reasons, though, and I believe time restraints is a big one. Look, Nintendo was in a weird time in 2012, 2013.
It was weird.
For some reason, they were in 2009 when we were in 2012.
We were in 2009 and 2012?
Yeah, they were.
Oh.
I knew we just jumped dimensions.
The thing I'll give you about Waluigi not being in Mario Kart 7, though, like, I feel like he should have been a prioritized character over, you know, Metal Mario. Considering Waluigi Pinball is one of the tracks they brought back.
But not Queen
That's
Bee.
my point. Just never know with them.
But I guess Metal Mario was just an easier character to develop.
But Queen Bee, though.
They just cop.
Look,
They just cop.
Queen Bee, I wish Queen Bee would come back.
I know.
What's up, Jimmy? I'm sorry.
Nothing. I'm just rambling while I stick my face in a tree.
Mario Kart needs to have more characters like Queen Bee, and I know Funky Kong gets a lot of hate from Mario Kart Wii, but I think conceptually including him was a genius idea.
Funky Kong was a very characterized character in Mario Kart Wii. Like, I feel like he had a lot of personality, and that's what made him so fun to see. I never got to play a whole lot of Wii online, so I can't say just how notorious he was. But
let me tell you,
he's such a kooky Kong. I love him.
Go ahead, Juggy, tell him.
Mario Kart Wii was half the room is Funky Kong's on Flame Runner.
Yep.
And if not, then it was Daisy's on mock bikes.
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard about it, but I have not actually experienced it.
There was occasionally just like that one guy who uses Rosalina.
So when you hear the same chants over and over again, or whatever you want to call those,
hey!
It gets a little on your nerves, especially Daisy screaming all the time.
Look, it's not a good look to play online and half the people use the same character in any game. But what I will say is, it's a fun idea, though, to be playing this game, and you're unlocking characters, and then you go, what the heck, Funky Kong's in this game? Like, that's what I like.
That's the vibe, not really vibe, that's my experience with Mario Kart Wii as far as Funky Kong is concerned, is that, wow, this character from Donkey Kong, who is such a kooky dude, is in Mario Kart Wii, and that's hilarious.
Yeah, see, and for that reason, that's why it's cool to me. Because you look at the newcomer characters from Mario Kart Wii, and they're pretty fascinating choices. Because it's Rosalina, it's Funky Kong, Baby Peach, Baby Daisy, yeah. And I'm trying to remember. Bowser Jr., I think, was in that game.
No, Bowser Jr. was in Double Dash.
Was he in Double Dash? Okay. What's up? What's up, Juggy?
Look at the recent Mario Sports tiles, and you get Charge and Chuck and King Babam.
So that's my point. Is we
Chain Chomp for Tennis Aces.
Yeah, so that's entirely my point. So Queen Bee in Mario Kart 7, I'm all in. I need more stuff like that.
They are designed to be one-off characters in these party games.
Pretty much.
Like, they will not come back for any sequels.
Yeah. You know.
Oh.
Each Mario game always has that one character, and I need more of that. Metal Mario and Pink Gold Peach don't really do it for me. I'm sorry.
But they're probably coming back. Metal Mario more likely than Pink Gold Peach, though.
I think they added Pink Gold Peach and Baby Rosalina to have newcomer characters in Mario Kart 8 that they could bring back without having to bring back all the Koopalings, because they're kind of like a package. If you have one, you gotta have them all. So that way,
I don't want to see the Koopalings come back for the next one.
I'm indifferent. I think it was smart to have them. I think it was smart to have renewed interest, but when they took up half the roster, that's when I was like, eh. I know.
Don't get me wrong.
Half, but you know what I mean.
I love the Koopalings, but I feel like their inclusion into most Mario games as of late has, like, they've overstayed their welcome.
Sure, I can agree with that. Here, I'll take these 3 branches. All right, let's see where I'm at with regards to the Nook Miles real quick. Right now, with DIY tools, we're at 2149. All right, folks.
You mean you are?
I'm at 2149, but I'm there thanks to your help, so I feel comfortable saying we. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I mean, it's on Switch.
Copy paste your numbers. Why am I? Jeez, Toby.
I'm gonna try to get to 2250 real quick. Is that okay? Another one.
That's fine.
Okay.
That should be like another 10 minutes, and then we can wrap this up.
All right.
Alrighty. More fishing rods.
More rods.
Yeah. So like, if we're gonna get a Mario Kart 9. And we gotta have like a Mario enemy as a character.
If we're gonna get a Mario Kart 9, this video is gonna feel pretty out of date.
What, Animal Crossing or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe?
This conversation.
Oh, I mean, then it's out of date. Who cares? It's a product of its time. This video is like a journal entry. It's a time capsule. It'll be fun to look back at this and see how wrong we were. You know, I made predictions in a video, Juggy, saying what I thought was gonna be in a Pokemon Presents video, and I said, no way we're getting Gen 4 remix. It's too soon.
And boom.
And we got Gen 4 remix. So if I didn't care about dating myself then I don't care about dating myself now. And I know your gears
There's
are
a self-cessed joke in there somewhere.
I know. I knew you guys were going to try. I realized the phrasing of my sentence was not...
I feel like I was the only one of this group who would probably point that out.
Fine. So, my point was just... I want more wacky characters. And I'm actually a little surprised Nabbit wasn't playable in Mario Kart 8.
Oh, Nabbit's coming in the next one.
Okay. I thought that was like a lock for a Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe character, and it didn't happen. So... if they're gonna reach into other Nintendo franchises...
Sorry, can you say that word again? The R word that has 5 letters?
R word that has 5 letters? I feel
it rhymes with beach.
What, reach? I think...
Jughead?
He's not the trigger.
Oh, shoot, you're right.
I don't think any of my fans are gonna get that joke, though, because that's like our...
That's true. That's more of an inside joke.
But
I wish more people knew about it, but oh well.
I think if they're gonna delve into other Nintendo franchises, I think the likely candidates are gonna be Pikmin, Star Fox, and actually even ARMS.
Man, Springman and Mario Kart.
I would love it.
Oh man.
I would. Everyone acts like ARMS was a flop, and it wasn't. It's just like nobody's talking about it because so many other games are out.
Right.
It was bad.
It was not bad. It just couldn't hold attention for very long.
Put it this way: I liken the DS to Splatoon and the 3DS to ARMS.
I don't understand this analogy. I'm afraid. I'll have to put you on the
DS
spot.
sold like hotcakes. 3DS needed a little bit help to start selling well.
Okay, now I get it. Fair enough. I was like, the 3DS sold fine. Alright, got it. Got it. Yes, the DS is the best-selling gaming device of all time. But the Switch might pass it soon. Ooh.
Are you telling me that the McDonald's handheld games for the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise was not the best-selling console of all time?
I have absolutely no clue how well those sold Whattageek, but if I had to take an educated guess, I would assume that whatever company produced those, like the actual factory that made those little plastic toys that went on the McDonald's Happy Meals, probably only manufactured like 3-4 million. I can't imagine they manufactured 40 million like the DS or whatever it is.
They better have.
Got no idea. Because they have to make them for cheap. You gotta understand that it's gotta go on a McDonald's Happy Meal. They're not really making too much of a profit on it.
They had my money.
I mean, I liked those things. I thought those were the best McDonald's Happy Meal toys they ever had, besides like the little like talking Pikachu toys. But
right.
I can't imagine.
What about those Beanie Babies?
The Beanie Babies. No, I'm not getting into the Beanie Babies. I'll tell you that I think the boys' toys were always better than the girls' toys. I actually kind of feel bad because the boys' toys we got the little Sonic games, or we got a Pikachu, or we got like a superhero like a Superman, and girls got brushes, and I felt so bad. Like, we get all the cool stuff and girls are like, here's a brush to make you feel pretty. Sorry, these are just like bottled up emotions I've had for a long time, and I've never really had an excuse to talk about McDonald's Happy Meal toys until now. So I'm venting it all out.
Poor kid.
I know. That was me. That's okay, though. I still have, somewhere around here, a Yoshi McDonald's toy I got. It's like a Yoshi that's like giving a hug type of thing, but it's really small, and the little red shell on its back, you're supposed to press it in, and it plays the Yoshi Story jingle.
Oh, yep, it was visible.
Alright, drop these off.
One of the McDonald's toys I remember getting was a Wing Karibo level 10 from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Both the card and like a little toy that had wheels on the bottom of it, so you'd pull it back and it would like spring forward.
Sure. That's cool. I mean, I know McDonald's still occasionally gives out the Pokemon cards. I know that was a whole fiasco. I didn't know they did Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards.
Yeah, for a little bit.
That's cool. I'm not using.
If it wasn't McDonald's, it was some other fast food chain that probably also did burgers and fries.
Yeah, the big three I think were McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's that did toys. Oops. I need to pick up more tree branches. There we go. So I'll take the ones that are closest to you guys. So I'll take that one, and I'll take that one. You know what? I'll even take a third one right now. Here we go. Okay.
I think there was also a time where the Happy Meal toys were rocket powered themed.
I wouldn't put it past it. I don't remember those ones though. But I
can't remember exactly what they were, but I feel like they were little figurines on skateboards and stuff.
That sounds about right. That actually sounds kind of cool. I imagine any sort of show or movie that had decent children's interest in the 90s and early 2000s probably had a fast food chain toy. I feel like most Nickelodeon shows, Disney shows, Hercules? Do they have Hercules toys?
I'm pretty sure I saw a Hercules tie-in commercial.
That's pretty neat. Hercules is an interesting pick because it's not the Disney movie I hear that's often discussed. Usually it's like, I don't know.
I'm talking about an old commercial on a VHS I have.
Sure. Because that's from the Disney Renaissance era, right? So to me,
yeah.
that I would think like Little Mermaid or Aladdin or what else was around then?
Well, whatever was the latest thing they want to sell.
I guess that's
I
true.
still got some ornaments from the Happy Meal toys back in the day.
Hey, nice.
There was a flounder one.
Yeah, I like the Hercules movie. I would think that one.
Arby's did that for a short time. They had like glasses.
Arby's did?
Arby's had you could buy these seasonal glasses.
I didn't know that.
We still pull them out when we have company.
We only have like one Arby's around here. I don't know if ever.
Also
I don't think they've done that in quite a while, but that was just some other weird, obscure thing.
Oh no, sure. I'm just saying, like I like never eat at Arby's. I've never had just because they're not around here.
Oh,
so I wouldn't be able to judge myself.
There aren't really that many. It's something I typically seek out.
And for the longest time, we didn't have a couple of other places. Like we didn't have Chick-fil-A's and stuff around here for a long time either. Oops, I gotta upgrade these fishing rods. Never mind. Sorry to burst your bubble, Juggy. I didn't upgrade them yet. Because I can still craft a couple more fishing rods. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Happy Meal toys. Good times. Except for recent times when people were hoarding them to get the Pokemon cards. I do have, however, I have the Pikachu box. I was on my way home, and
Nice.
McDonald's is the only place that has orange high C. So I went to the drive-thru and got myself a large high C, no ice. And I was like, you know what? I'll take a Happy Meal too. And I got the Pikachu box.
You can just go in and buy the toy too if you ever want to just.
You can. In the grand scheme of things, it is cheaper to buy the Happy Meal because if you buy the toy,
I would just.
Versus what's $5 for the whole Happy Meal, right?
Well, I mean, in case you're just like you're not. I didn't want this one. I want that one.
Sure. Well, yeah, you can do that.
But yeah, that's kind of always been the thing.
So
I remember one time I went to the drive-thru and I had Pokemon, and it's like they asked for a boy or a girl, and I just for fun, like, oh, maybe they'll give me a different one if I say girl. I did the girl, and they gave me a Hello Kitty.
Oh,
I was like, Pokemon is for everyone. Why would you do this?
That was the whole
I guess
point,
they should just ask what toy you wanted instead of saying that.
Yeah. They got more.
A whole big topic on that.
Pokemon's big because it has universal appeal, darn it. Oh, that one hurts me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that one got me. I was like, man.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry.
Oh, man. It cut me deep.
No.
Yosh,
Yes, sir.
did you know that if you want to turn a page in Animal Crossing New Horizons, you have to stand up?
I did not know. Well, yeah, your character's not
You
looking
can't
at the
sit and read?
book. When you sit down, you're not looking at the book. That's why.
Oh.
So you're not actually reading it.
Oh, he isn't really. He isn't looking at it. He's weird.
I did not know that, though. But it immediately makes sense. Oh, man. Oh, man. There we are. Good. So Sorry, guys, I'm going as quickly as I can, and then I'll let you all go.
Tap, 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 tap.
I know. My controller... It doesn't get, like, weaker the more times I press the A button, does it?
I mean,
Only slightly.
Oh, man. I never thought I'd press the A button.
GameCube controllers, the A button's just, it feels a little flat.
Of course, I'm pressing the Y button like mad over here.
I mean, I'm using a Switch Pro controller, and you know, I just...
They're just not well made.
It's a little dirty. The controller itself feels fine. I just get concerned because I never would have thought that I'd mash the A button more in Animal Crossing than I would have in, like, Smash Brothers or something. You know, I've played much more intensive games, and yet here I am playing Animal Crossing, mashing the A button 1,000 times a minute. Alright, Juggy, I'm about to drop some more tools for you in just a moment. Alright. There we go. Let me go ahead and run on over here. Yes. Alright. I'm gonna drop them. Thank you, Juggy.
Catch him.
You are pretty good with that.
Not gonna even hit the ground. Hey! Don't lag.
Here we go. You are pretty quick. You are very quick. I'm pretty impressed with your catching speed, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, nabbit!
Are your pockets full? It's okay.
Maybe.
That happens sometimes. Alright, so I'm gonna pick up these iron nuggets. I guess I'll just pick up the... okay, those iron nuggets. These tree branches, these tree branches, and these tree branches. That ought to be good. Alright.
No, not those.
Not those ones? Oh, okay. I'm gonna take these iron nuggets too. Okay. Here we go! Just a little more mashing, guys. We've almost got it.
I'm getting rich.
Nice. How many bells do you got, Juggy?
How to get rich in Animal
I've been
Crossing.
depositing a lot, so who knows?
Number 3 might shock you.
I've given you at least 30 fishing rods.
More than that.
Yeah, at least 30 though.
30 what?
Fishing rods. At least 30. I mean, I guess we could figure it out, right? Because I've crafted 200 or so tools today, but we can divide that by 2 because I've been upgrading a lot of them. So I'm probably giving you like 100 fishing rods. If each fishing rod that you sell is worth, I don't know, 500 bells, that means for every 10 that you sell, you get 5,000, and for every 100 that you sell, you get 50,000 bells. So therefore, you probably made 100,000 bells today. They gave you.
Do you make more money if you craft like the fruit into smoothies?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, okay.
At least I think you do. It's especially true if your island's native fruit is something. Like if you have peaches as your native fruit, but you make peach jam, I assume it sells for more.
Okay.
I hope I'm not just speaking out my butt. I hope I'm telling the truth.
And that's just I rarely make anything a second time if I'm not gonna like display it somewhere.
Sure.
Or sell it. I mean, just put it in my closet forever.
I mean, do you guys need more bells? You guys can take a break from shaking the tree if you want to sell this next batch of tools.
Pikanjo's just doing some stretching, it looks like.
Oh, okay. If you guys need to take if you guys ever need to take a breather, I mean, you can stop for like a minute. It's fine.
Let's drop off more sticks.
More sticks. And then,
I'm gonna go to your museum and appraise these fossils.
Yeah, okay, go for it. Do you need a poster? Blather?
Hardly know her.
Oh, fair enough. Got me. Oh yeah, you can use that, Pikanjo. I can see you at the corner of my eye.
Oh, so can I make something? Do I have anything on me? What can I make?
If you need specific...
You don't have any craftable recipes. Why would you let me do this?
Well, what do you, if you need any of my food supplies, they're all in front of you. You can take whatever you need.
Oh, I don't even know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. I got plenty of stuff that I'm probably not going to use.
Yeah, I see a lot of stuff down there.
The series, so just take.
I guess I'll just go pick them up. Why not?
Sure. 'Cause
I don't think I've actually done that achievement.
Flower home?
Yeah, you can take a flower home. Are you gonna pluck it or are you gonna dig it up?
Dig.
Yeah, you can dig it. Which one do you want?
You'll never miss it.
Well, I'm asking you out of my own curiosity.
Purple hyacinth.
Yeah, you can take it. I think it was Whattageek who gave it to me in the first place. Most of the valuable flowers I have.
Really be asking him.
All right. Most of the valuable flowers I have on this island, besides a couple of gold ones, are from Whattageek.
I did come a couple of times to help out with flower tutorials.
Yeah. That whole flower garden over to the left, I
ago.
organized it, but he set the flowers there in the first place for the most part.
And then they just grew on their own.
Yeah.
Gosh, that was
the
something
only
that we
rare
spent a lot
flower
of
I
time
ever grew
doing.
on my own, besides a couple gold roses, were probably a few, like 1 or 2 crossbreed colors, like a blue rose or something, just out of pure luck, and not out of strategy. So yeah, if you guys need anything from my island, feel free to take it.
Take this pillar.
Yep, you can just take. I'm gonna order you one because I can do that.
Nah, where am I gonna put it?
Not while he's here, though.
I might even have a spare. I think I ordered one too many. If you want it right now, Juggy. You want to take a pillar home with you?
I don't know where I'd put one.
Well, I mean, Pikanjo sent me a friggin' steamroller at the beginning of the video, and I don't know where I'm gonna put that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Did you
sent
want
you
a
a
steamroller?
slime pod,
Yeah? Did you?
and then Pikanjo sent me cook the little jacket.
Well, I guess you got you there.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, my fountain's going off. My fountain's activating.
I know it's a long shot because you don't really acknowledge the differences between real and fakes, but do you happen to have wild painting left half, a worthy painting, a graceful painting, wild painting right half, or a motherly statue?
I'll check in just a sec. I remember I specifically had to request a friend give me the wild painting left half, which could mean I have a spare. Let me drop these tools off, and then I'll go to my inventory and check for you. Be prepared for the answer to be no.
Oh, inventory's full. I can't.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But I will go check.
I only need 3 of them, but Jughead needs the other 2.
Okay. Let me see.
That's really the only reason why I'm still playing.
It was just to get the paintings. Yeah, I had to have a lot of people, like, mail them to me and gift them to me. I'm pretty sure 75% of the stuff I have in the museum was given to me. Even by people like, you know.
Well, you know why that is.
Juggy gave me some. Alright, let me go check my inventory. I got a little thing right here that will allow me to do so. I don't want to put anything away. I need to get stuff out. Let me see. So get something out.
I've got little ideas I want to do, but I never did. Like make a little mini town with all the Gulliver stuff.
Do they count as wall-mounted items? They do. Okay, repeat to me which ones you needed.
Wild painting left half, wild painting right half, worthy painting, and graceful painting. There's also the motherly statue, but that doesn't count as a wall-mounted item.
I don't think the wild paintings count as wall-mounted.
No, I don't have those. I've got amazing, and I don't know if these are real or fake, but I've got amazing, moving, mysterious, nice, scary, serene, sinking, solemn, and twinkling.
What about in your housewares?
Probably not going to be in there. I don't have any paintings hung up in my house.
No, I mean like in the tab called housewares.
Oh, is there a separate one? Are they going to be here separate?
For like the big furniture and stuff.
Aha.
Stuff that cannot be hung on walls.
That would make more sense. Okay, let me see. It's sorted by type. So I'm just, I've got the Rockhead statue and the informative statue. And that
Okay.
Neither of those are useful to you, huh?
Yeah, figured it was a long shot, but thank you for checking.
It's fine. Do you guys need Stonehenge or anything?
Just casually.
Stonehenge.
You want some Stonehenge, Juggy?
No, I just said that's what I actually have.
Do you want last chance if you want that decorative pillar? Would you like that?
Nah.
Okay. Do you want a display stand?
What?
A display stand? It's a square. It's like a square that you can put items on.
Where are you?
I'm up where I was crafting stuff, but slightly more north of that. I'm basically in front of like Pietro's house.
Oh, wait, you can't show them what it look like anyway, though.
I can take a picture and send it to you over Discord.
That's very complex.
I will accept your charity.
Accept as in you do want it?
Sure.
Okay. Let me grab it for you.
I just saw a green hat dart across the bottom of my screen.
That's me. All right, happy to be of assistance. Consider this as a thank you gift. Pikanjo, what do you guys want? Anything?
You never did give me that high five.
Oh, I did not. Get over here.
Are we back at the crafting area?
Yeah.
Coming in.
And then let me see where I'm at with the Nook Miles while you get over here. Okay, DIY tools. We're at 2253! Alright, 747 more to go. Oh, I could probably do like 7 more just to get to 2260. Alright, here, you want high five?
Up top.
I have to do
Grooving hop.
Yeah, I gotta find it. It's not alphabetical though. Grooving hop, I found it!
Yeah!
Woo!
Here you what?
Oh yeah,
That's
hey!
really neat.
Maybe I will take a thumbnail photo while you guys are here. I want to take it in the middle of the mess. If you guys don't mind. Here. For all time's sake, because this might be the last multiplayer video of the series. So now I gotta get deep now. Oops, here we go. Alrighty, you guys ready? In 3, 2, 1. Perfect! Oh, that was so perfect! I love it. Alright, I'm gonna craft like 7 more items and then we're finally done for today, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'll pick up these. And
I went ahead and grabbed all your, the fossils and gyroids that I could find. Did you want any of them?
No, I don't need them. You can keep them.
Alright.
Thank you. Alright, here we go! Let's get through this batch of tree branches and then we'll be done for the day.
My thumb slipped.
It's okay. Thank you for the applause, Juggy. Because whatever I get done today will make the next 2 days easier, and the next 2 days might be the final days of the series, hopefully. It'd be better if I finished this achievement tomorrow, but there's, I mean, I was working with you guys, and we were working at an optimal, efficient speed, and I was only able to craft like 400 things today, so there's no way I'm going to be able to craft 800 or so in one day. But whatever extra things I craft now will make the next few days easier. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Alright. Pikanjo, you've dropped all the tree branches you've picked up?
Yes, I just dropped.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty. And then tomorrow, I'm back to myself doing this and I'll have to think of something to discuss. Hi, everybody. Thanks for keeping me company and talking to me about Happy Meal toys and... There we go.
Yeah, that's one game that I should have mentioned that I'm looking forward to is Bomb Rush Cyberpunk.
Hey, yeah, there you go. That'll do.
Cyberpunk.
And I am looking forward to Metal Slug Tactics.
Hey!
Looking forward to the physical cartridge of Life is Strange True Colors.
Hey, there you go. Nice, 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 nice. And then, yeah, then there's the rumored Mario Kart 9. There's the rumored Donkey Kong game. Oh, I don't even know if I want to get into that right now, but that's supposedly coming. And then maybe we'll finally hear about Metroid Prime 4. Oops. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's craft. Alright, 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 alright. These are the last 13 I'm doing for the video. Because these are all the flimsy tools being upgraded into regular tools. And I gotta do it before the sun goes down. Yes, yes, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Ah! Yes, thank you so much. Tomorrow I'll come back up here and I won't have the joyous company of you guys, but your spirit will live on because you guys are the reason that all of these tree branches are here in the first place. So make do with that information what you will. Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay. Going. I'm mashing the button as quickly as I can, guys. Going as quickly as I can! Juggy. Do you need fish bait?
I'm just testing this out that you made.
Yeah, my designated fishing area.
Quality testing.
Yeah. It works better if you have fish bait, I acknowledge.
Gravity.
Juggy, did you just discover gravity? You should write
The bobber fell.
You should write a book about it. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. 4 more. 4 more. I'm going, you guys. I'm so sorry, but I'm so thankful for all the support you've given me throughout the series. I'm glad that your final appearance in this series, besides me possibly referencing a flashback and a montage in the final video of the series, is you guys helping me out and help me accomplish the final Nook Miles achievement that I'm going to achieve in this series, unless Gulliver finally gives me a golden shovel recipe. He would need to show up tomorrow, I think, to do that. Alright, let me drop all these. Alright, here we go. Final drops. Drop. 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 Do we all want to go to the store together?
Get some souvenirs.
Let Jughead take them. Alright, here we go. Drop. Yeah, drop. Oh, I'm glad this worked out, guys. I am forever in your guys' debt. Thank you all so much. Well.
And then these 2 came from your trees today.
Thank you. A basketball hoop and an imperial chest. What I've always.
I was wondering why I wasn't finding anything from the trees.
Oh. Juggy was quick about it. Well, thank you.
Don't worry, they're pretty shook.
Also, were you referring to me and Pikanjo when you were addressing these 2 came from trees?
No. No.
He should have been.
Alright, well, I guess that'll do it. Do you guys want me to just kick you off the island now?
Do it.
You better do it fast before he gets the.
Oh, wait, no,
What's up?
No, I forgot to give this to you yesterday.
You were supposed to give me something? What is this? A glass jar? Well, thank you, Juggy.
Now, hang on.
Yeah?
You'll love what's inside it.
Well, I can't view it till you guys leave, so I'm gonna kick you guys off the island, and then I'll view what's inside of it as soon as you guys leave, okay? So you can
running as fast as my little legs can carry me.
Alrighty. Thanks, everybody. Oh, back to normal with Whatty. Alright, kicking you off now. Bye. Gotta make sure it saves before we have an internet issue. Juggy, it's faster this way, I'm telling you. This way I can kick you all off. You can't all arrive at the same time, but you can all leave at the same time.
That'd be nice. Just
arrive without traveling.
Alright, it is saved. Alright, Juggy.
Everything's saved.
I'm gonna head on over
see all without looking.
I'm gonna walk outside the airport. I'm gonna see what's inside this glass jar. Actually, first, before I walk outside the airport, let me see how I'm doing with the achievement. What number did I actually get at by the end of today? We are at 2279. Alright. Great. Good, good, good. I think that's enough. We've almost been recording for 2 hours now, which is double what I'm supposed to normally do.
God.
We're at an hour, roughly an hour 40 minutes. So thank you so much. The sun is going down. And Juggy, this glass jar, let me have a look. Ready? I can just place it here, right? Can't. Is it cookies?
Cookies.
It's cookies!
Oh.
Cookies.
Juggy, send me one of those.
You got it.
Well, thank you, everybody. That's gonna do it for today. That wraps up this video of Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos as I near the end of this daily gameplay series. Whattageek, Jughead, Pikanjo, once again, thank you so much. Do you have anything to say before I end the video?
I'll see you in version 3.0.
Potentially. I'll see you guys in Splatoon 3, I guess?
I'll see you sooner than that, I'm sure.
Presumably. In due time, but our Animal Crossing endeavors are reaching a close. For now, or forever.
Never say never.
Never say never. I like that. Alright. Bye-bye!
Which is ironic. Anyway, bye.
Whoosh!
Yuck.
Hey, thank you for watching my video. If you want to continue to support my content, the best thing you can do is like this video and subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is click the little buttons down below. Also, please be sure to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with my video schedule. My tag is @RealYoshiller. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye! Whoosh!